I visited Old Roblox Games to see why they fell off. Over the years, Roblox grew bigger and bigger, but one thing that didn't grow as much was experiences. Back in the day, Roblox games were fun and entertaining, but year by year that changed to competitive and grinding games like Blocks, Fruits, and Fish. So I thought to myself, why not experience my favorite games when I was a kid again? Work at a pizza place. You could be a cook, a cashier, a pizza boxer, a manager, which costs robots, a supplier, and a delivery driver. Basically, living the dream of flipping pizzas all day and unpaid labor. But it was fun because it was simple and social, and even a little stressful when orders piled up. But then it fell off. Why it fell off? Because the developer wasn't very consistent with updates. New features and events were rare, and players wanted fresher mechanics. Over time, people just moved on to games that felt more alive. Breaking Point. This was all about sitting in a circle and testing your nerves. It was tense, it was stressful, but in a surprisingly fun way. It was stressful because you never knew what would happen next, and it made you really focused. It had many game modes, but my favorite was the pick and 1v1 mode. But it fell off because the dev stopped consistently, and newer games like Arsenal, Piggy, and Flee the Facility offered similar tension with better graphics and smoother gameplay. Also, without regular updates, players slowly drifted away. Then we have Meep City, basically Roblox social hub. Fishing, dancing, throwing parties, very chill. Or is it? It was stressful because it was social, and managing everything in Meep City could get overwhelming as a kid.
Help!
Why it fell off is because the dev shifted
What the
focus
dog
to
doing?
monetization and cosmetic passes over improving gameplay. Also, social hubs with flashy mechanics started popping up, and most importantly was because of e-dating and this. And players eventually left. Flood Escape. Now only the OGs
We do
know
not
this
care.
game and played it as a kid. This game had parkour and rising water. You could say it was floor is lava, but it was made to cause panic
No
disorder.
idea what's going
But
on.
it was stressful in a fun way because you had to focus and react fast, which gave you a real sense of urgency. Why it fell off? The devs slowed down updates and did add enough new maps or challenges. Other hobbies like Tower of Hell came out with more variety, and players gradually left for fresher experiences. Booga Booga is a survival game that you need to gather resources, which was the easy part, but fighting other tribes is another thing, but in a grounded, skill-based way. It was stressful because every encounter could go right or wrong. like pros giving you resources which you couldn't have gotten. Why it fell off? The devs became inconsistent and focused on monetization, and your survival games offered better mechanics and smoother progression. As a result, the player base slowly shrank. So yeah, most of the games fell off because of inconsistent updates, but the servers of the games are still up. So you can join them and see for yourself if it deserved the downfall or not. Tell me in the comments, what was your favorite game as a kid? Was it one of these? Until next time.